Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to a new episode of Grade 5 Fun with English, Book 5A. I am Sakina Kankoni, and today I will present Episode 5, Unit 1, Our Heritage, Our Pride. Today we'll focus on punctuation and writing composition. Before starting our episode today, boys and girls, let's check our previous homework. Your previous homework was on People's Book, page 25. Read and choose the correct answer. My friend Ronaldo has arrived from Spain. We have visited Kuwait National Museum. We have seen some old things on Failaka Island. Also, we've learned about old Kuwait. Ronaldo has taken some photos of some coins. We have had a lovely day. Now let's start with writing. Before writing, I want to go through the punctuation rules. Remember, we have some rules for punctuation. Rule number 1, capitalization, which means to start our sentence with a capital letter. And if we have a name of a person or a people or a place or days of the week or months, we have to use capital letter. Rule number 2, full stop. If we have a sentence, we have to end it with a full stop. Rule number 3, question mark. If you have a question, you have to use question mark. Let's practice together. Punctuate the following sentences. Number 1, have you ever came to school late? Listen carefully. Have you ever came to school late? Is it a question or a sentence? Let's look at your answers, boys and girls. We have capitalized the letter H in the word have because it is the beginning of the question. And we have ended the question with a question mark because we have a question. Number 2, sport is good for your fitness. Listen carefully. Sport is good for your fitness. That's right, boys and girls. We have capitalized the letter S in the word sport because it is the beginning of a sentence, and we have used a full stop at the end of the sentence. Sport is good for your fitness with a full stop. Before starting writing, I want to go through the writing rubrics. Remember, number 1, the graphic organizer. Answer the given guiding questions using phrases, not words. Number 2, the paragraphs. When writing a paragraph, use phrases to write complete sentences in your paragraph. State the main idea clearly. Organize your ideas using the graphic organizer and add supporting details to make your paragraph stronger. Make sure your last sentence is a conclusion to end your paragraph with. As teachers, we use rubrics to check your answers and your writing. In the pre-writing techniques, we use the graphic organizer. Make sure you use graphic organizer and use phrases, not words. In the exploration of ideas and number of sentences, make sure you use clear ideas and make sure of the number of sentences asked before writing your paragraphs. Layout and format. If you are asked to write a paragraph, make sure you're using the correct format. And if you are asked to write an email, make sure you are using the right format of writing an email. Don't forget to check your grammar and spelling. Make sure you use the correct tenses and check your spelling before submitting your paragraph. Handwriting and punctuation. Make sure, my dear boys and girls, to write clear handwriting and a neat handwriting, and use the correct punctuation and capitalization. Tips for writing. Number 1, use the correct punctuation marks. Number 2, vary your ideas. Number 3, write full sentences. Number 4, check your spelling. Before you write, I want you to look at the pictures and answer the question. Would you like to live in the past? Why and why not? In the picture number 1, we have fish, fresh fish, and fresh vegetables. In picture 2, we can see people pearl diving and fishing. In picture number 3, I can see bisht and thob. Picture number 4, I can see boys playing al-dirbaha and girls playing al-hajla. So, would you like to live in the past? Why and why not? Let's move on to the graphic organizer. I want you to fill in the graphic organizer, then use it to write a paragraph about life in the past. The following guide words may help you. We have dive, thob, big, mud, hajla, and simple. Let's look at the graphic organizer. Number 1, we have the topic sentence. What did people work in the past? To support my topic sentence, I need details. Detail number 1, I have the guide question. What did they wear? Detail number 2, what guide question is, where did they live? Detail number 3, what did the children play? And to end my paragraph, I have to use a conclusion. For the conclusion, I have the question, how was the life in the past? Let's answer these questions to help us write our paragraph. The topic sentence, what did people do for a living in the past? They fished and used to dive for a living. Boys and girls, don't forget to use the guide words to help you. To support my topic sentence, I need details. So detail number 1, I have to answer the question, what did they wear? They wore thob and bisht. Remember, boys and girls, I have my questions in the past tense. So I have to write my paragraph in the past tense as well. Detail number 2, where did they live? They lived in big houses. Detail number 3, what did children play? Children played hajla and al-dirbaha. After adding supporting details, I will end my paragraph with a conclusion. I have the question, how was the life in the past? In the past, life was simple. Now let's look at the graphic organizer together. What did people work in the past? Is the topic sentence. They worked fishing and diving. To support the topic sentence, I will use details. What did they wear? They wore thob and bisht. Detail number 2, where did they live? They lived in big houses. Detail number 3, what did children play? Children played hajla and al-dirbaha. And conclusion to end my paragraph, how was the life in the past? In the past, life was simple. Now let's write our paragraph. Life in the past. Before writing, I want you to remember this tip. Organize your ideas before you begin. So use the graphic organizer. Before starting writing my paragraph, I have to write the title. Our title is Life in the Past. What did people do for a living in the past? I will begin my paragraph with the topic sentence. I will write, they fished and used to dive for a living. In the past, people fished and used to dive for a living. Don't forget to leave a space at the beginning of the paragraph and the layout and the format of writing a paragraph. Begin with capital letter and end with a full stop. I will add more details to support my topic sentence. So I will answer the question, what did they wear? They wore thob and bisht. So they wore thob and bisht. In the past, people fished and used to dive for a living. They wore thob and bisht. I started with capital letter and ended my sentence with a full stop. I will add more details. So detail number 2, where did they live? They lived in big houses. I will write, they lived in big houses and add this sentence to my paragraph. I will add more details, so I will answer the question, what did children play? Children played hajla and al-dirbaha. I will add this sentence to my paragraph. The children played حجلة and الدرباحة. I will end my paragraph with a conclusion. I will answer the question, how was the life in the past? In the past, life was simple. I will add this sentence to my paragraph. Life was simple in the past. Now let's read the paragraph about life in the past. I will start with the title, Life in the Past. In the past, people fished and used to dive for a living. They were thob and bisht. They lived in big houses. The children played حجلة and الدرباحة. Life was simple in the past. That's all with the writing, boys and girls. Let's move on to your homework. Your homework for today is on Pupils Book, page 23. And use a graphic organizer to write about life in Old Kuwait. I will do the first one with you. We have the toolkit, الدرباحة, pearl divers, الحجلة, fishermen, vegetables, thob, bisht, and fresh fish. In the first one, it is already done, food. We have categorized fresh fish and raw vegetables. Second one, jobs. I will help you with pearl divers. In clothes, we'll add thob, and in games, we'll add الدرباحة. Do the rest by yourself. Let's use the words or the graphic organizer into simple sentences to make or to write a paragraph. Life in Old Kuwait was simple. People ate fresh fish and raw vegetables. Complete the paragraph by your own, and we'll check it together in our next episode. In this episode, we have learned lots of fun things. In this episode, we learned punctuation marks and write a short paragraph about life in the past. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode with me. I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye for now.